Oh, okay. Hello, my beautiful humans. We're at like stress level 1000 right now. So I am in the middle of, actually I haven't even started, so that's a lie. I am about to pack for a lot. So I'm gonna kind of go over with you guys today my packing procedure, and just kind of how I'm going to navigate this packing situation. At some point I'm gonna have to take this microphone off, so there might be some like stranger sounding audio than what this is right now. There's construction going on at the apartment next to me, so bear with me. This is gonna be a little bit of a chaotic video. At some point I might put makeup on, I might change clothes. This is kind of how my life is going. So just to kind of give you guys an idea of what's happening. So tomorrow at 6:30 in the morning, I am flying from my apartment here in Palma de Mallorca. We're not flying from my apartment, I'm flying from the Palma airport, but my flight is from Palma at 6:30 and I'm going to Paris. There's a layover in Madrid on the way, but I'm going to Paris and I land in Paris at noon. I'm in Paris for a couple of days and then I am getting on the Belmond Venice Simplon Orient Express train, which I am so excited about. If you know me, you know this has been a huge bucket list item of mine for a long time, and I'm so excited to finally get on this train. It is like the epitome of luxury. It's amazing. I'm obsessed. And I was invited by Belmond to take this train. Normally the train goes from Paris to Venice or vice versa for this particular train, but because there is a conference next week called ILTM in Cannes, south of France. They have rerouted the train specifically for all of us travel advisors to take the train from Paris to Cannes. And so I will get off the train in Cannes. I have a 4-day conference where I'll be meeting with suppliers and vendors and hoteliers. Also, some of my friends are in the travel industry and they will also be there, so I'm very excited. A 4-day event, lots of parties. It's the highest of luxury travel. Everybody within that sphere is going to be there. So it's kind of like the big wrap-up event of the year for the luxury travel industry. So all sorts of exciting stuff. So then I'm going from Cannes, I'm flying back here to Palma. I'm in Palma for one night. And then the next day, I'm actually flying home. So I'm flying from Palma to Jacksonville. I have a layover in Madrid, I think, again, and then a layover in New York. I want to say JFK. And then I land in Jacksonville at like 9:30 p.m. tomorrow night. Yes, at least I'm flying Delta for that, so that'll be great. And then I pick up my rental car, I drive to my parents' house, and then the next day, I have to drive in the morning to Orlando for an 8:30 a.m. flight to St. Martin. A lot happening. I'm then in St. Martin for the week, and then I'm flying back to Jacksonville, and then I am not flying anywhere for a while. I'm not moving out of my apartment in Spain, but I do have to I don't know when I'm coming back yet, so I do kind of have to pack for a lot of different options. I'm packing for Paris, which is cold. Cannes is kind of like this weird chilly-ish, but sometimes hot in the day weather between like 3 and 5 p.m. only if you're in the sun and like it hits you just right and there's no wind, you're sweating. But then if there's any wind or you go into a shadow, you're like freezing. So gotta pack for that too. So layers, I guess, is the answer there. And then I gotta pack for the Caribbean because St. Martin, it's gonna be nice and sunny and tropical. Gonna get a tan because I am super pale right now. And then I gotta pack for whatever Florida brings, which is humid, sometimes cold, sometimes hot, you know. A lot happening. You can see right here this little hanging of my closet is what I want to wear in Cannes. So I've got a whole list of stuff that I'm going to bring out just now and show you guys. I'm also going to do some try-ons and I'll post that as a reel probably and just kind of show you guys sort of what I'm packing and why I'm packing it, because when I tell you there's a lot of events, I mean there is a lot of events and it's a little insane. So you have to have 2 outfits for every day. And yeah, so that's what this is over here. The Belmond train is, black tie in the evening. So I had to get a dress specifically for that, which I'm really excited to share with you. And yeah, so I will kind of get into you guys and show you a little bit. I'm not traveling in a carry-on. I'm actually checking this bag right here. This is what I'm checking to go to Paris and Cannes because it expands. However, I probably could do this in just a carry-on, but I don't want to because of shoes. So I'm gonna probably take this, and then I will also take a small rolly bag and a backpack most likely. So that is kind of my plan right now. So let's jump into it. Okay, so I just wanted to give you guys a show of my setup. So that is gonna be my carry-on. That's my checked bag for Paris. I'm gonna take this other stuff out, but that's just like kind of how I store my stuff. This, I get 2 bags to go back home. So these are my 2 bags that I'm checking. This is all my summer stuff that I have just like thrown in here. So I'm just gonna kind of sort through that and then figure out what I'm gonna do for there. These are all of my outfits for ILTM and Cannes in Paris and all of that stuff. And then I've got some shoes, other shoes that I just bought, my pajamas, and then I've got some more shoes over there. So, you know, this is what I'm working with. We like to call it controlled chaos, okay? That's what we're gonna say here. Okay, so things are a little hectic. This is chaos here. I can go to the other side, is chaos. I'm gonna focus right now just on packing for Cannes and ILTM, and then I'm gonna go to my other stuff because it's crazy. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll see how that goes. All right, so like I said, this is my check bag and this is my personal item. Anything, I don't know if can you see over there? I think you can. So anything that I'm scared of losing, I'm gonna put in this bag, and anything that can be a little delayed can go in this bag. So my first 3 outfits are going to be in my, like the outfits like that I cannot live without are gonna be in my carry-on. So this dress is going in my carry-on. This guy, I'm so excited to wear this. It's amazing. So yeah, so that's going in my carry-on because if I lose this dress, I would cry, actually. So that's why this is going in my carry-on, as well as like my first 3 days of outfits. So I'm just gonna start because I feel like I'm procrastinating. Okay, so for this trip, I'm actually not really gonna use packing cubes to cram everything in. I'm going to just sort of fold and pack by outfit because I just wanna be organized in that way. I might use packing cubes like to put that dress in to protect it. And I'll use packing cubes for like my underwear and stuff. But just for like my normal day-to-day outfits, I'm just folding because they're all ironed already and I don't want to have to like super iron them when they come out. Since this is a luxury conference, I want to be wearing like nicer clothing. I don't want to be wearing like polyester non-iron stuff. Just because it doesn't look as nice. So that is how I'm going here. So I'm just gonna jump into that. So like I said, these are all my first couple days outfits. So these are going into my checked bag, or my, what's this called? My carry-on bag. I can't speak. A trick I've learned as a stewardess, if something doesn't fit right the first time, you just fold it in half, which I usually prefer to do because it means less wrinkles. Fold it in thirds and then you get a nice crisp shirt as well. You just might have one extra line of wrinkles to iron out. Okay, so now like I said, this dress is gonna go into a packing cube because I'm super scared to lose it. So I'm actually probably gonna do that off camera because there's nowhere on my table to put anything. Okay, so I got the dress in the packing cube. There's still plenty of room in here though. So I'm also gonna put one of the other dresses, because this is my dress for the train. So I'm also gonna put one of my other dresses that for when I'm departing the train in here as well, because for the train, you're only allowed to bring one small bag and then like your backpack or rucksack or like a purse or something like that. So the less I have to like shift things around and move around, like if I just know that I have to grab this bag to put into my little soft bag duffel for the train, then that makes my life so much easier just from the get-go. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is all in the bag. It's got 2 of my dresses for the train, and then it has my my shapewear, so my, you know, my Spanx, and then it also has my bra that I'm gonna wear with my dress. So pretty much this is like my, you know, I need this bag, and then also of course my toiletries and pajamas and like a couple other things. But I know that if I have this, I've got the essentials. So now I'm packing all of my other evening dresses. I just tried on everything that I'm packing, because like originally I was gonna wear this Selkie dress to lunch and to board the train, and in my head it worked really well. But then when I tried it on, I like didn't love it with boots, and it's gonna, and like we're gonna be outside and in the hotel and back and forth, and like we're gonna be sort of exposed, and so this just wasn't quite enough clothing for me to be comfortable with wearing. It's a bit too fancy for that. In theory, I loved it, but then I tried it on and I hate it. So, well, I didn't hate it, I love the dress. But what I'm gonna do now is I've packed another little bit more casual outfit. It's just, you know, a nice tartan skirt with a top, with a nice linen, handmade top. It's very like peasant, you know, peasant girl-ish. And then I'm probably gonna go to the shops right now and get a brown blazer to pair with it. So that's where I am leaning with that. And then this I'm gonna pack for the closing night party. So I'll have a couple of options in case, because you know sometimes you try something on, you don't love it. This will just be like a floater dress for whichever night I decide that I want to wear it in a temperature controlled environment. Okay, so my camera died. I have another battery somewhere and I need to plug it in, but I am like super stressed and busy. So I'm just gonna show you guys one of my quick travel hacks that I love to do. So I use Olaplex like religiously. It's like the only thing I will wash my hair with. I don't care if hotels have really nice products, I'm not gonna use it. I might use their like lotion and stuff, or if I'm like in a dire emergency, then I'll use it. But I love Olaplex, and that's my brand, and I have these mini travel bottles. So the thing is, these leak really savagely and get all over your stuff. So to resolve that, I just take a little bit of cling wrap, and then just put it on top like this. You can even make it smaller if you don't like all the excess. And then you can just take this and tighten it. Or if you don't want to have to like deal with all of that and like cut it to the right size, you can do it and then just kind of cut around like that. And there you go. And then it won't leak everywhere. And I will do that for this one too. And then, yeah, same thing. Just take it and do a little trim around. Because I don't wash my hair every day. So like, but I have to have my own shampoo and conditioner. So now I've got it like this. And these will just go into my toiletries bag. And that is that. And I don't have to worry about them leaking on all of my other liquids. So when I'm like squatting because I like can't stand. So when I am checking a bag, I will use this lovely Vera Bradley. I know it's not fashionable anymore, but I really don't care because it's practical and it hangs up, and so it doesn't annoy my partner when all of my stuff is all over the bathroom. So it keeps everything out of the way, and I'll just kind of organize it. And the clear ones I'll put, you know, I have like my body wash and like stuff like that. I usually don't travel with body wash. I just use like the hotel's body wash. But if I do, sometimes I'll throw it in there depending on what sort of travel I'm doing. You know, I'll put all my makeup and stuff in here, and then this. And I won't usually fold it like this because it doesn't ever fold flat enough. My printer is really loud. I usually will fold it like this, and then it just like can sit right on top, and it fits really well like that. So that's only if I'm checking a bag. If I'm not checking a bag, then I put all of my liquids into a little baggie like this. It's a little travel size bag. I absolutely love this, and it closes and is reusable, and you can just toss it in the dishwasher, all that kind of stuff, and doesn't leak. I'll use that for all of my liquids, and then for like my compact, my makeup, anything like that, I will put into just like a regular makeup bag, my hairbrush, hair tie, stuff like that. But I do like having this thing because it keeps everything more organized. And then like I just, you know, it goes back in the same place every time, and I can just keep pulling it out of there. So I filmed so much of that video and then never finished it. Whoops. And that is because I ended up going and meeting with a girlfriend for a glass of wine that night, and I didn't finish packing, and I had to leave for the airport at 4 in the morning. So I panic packed well, I was mostly done, as you guys could see from that last video, but I then panic packed at 4 a.m. and I did make it to my airport. I did make it to the taxi, only slightly hungover. I did not get everything done that I needed to, but I hadn't seen this friend in a really long time, so it was worth it. But I did want to just sort of wrap this up because next week I'm going to have my Paris and ILTM video vlog for you guys, so stay tuned. That will be probably more interesting than this video. I apologize that this edited such a dud, but I wanted to go ahead and share all this content because I wanted to kind of give you guys an idea into how my, you know, my packing and like my mindset is. What I ended up doing at the end of this was I just didn't pack for my winter or Caribbean stuff. I packed that when I came back to Palma the next week. And really that was super easy. Because I had those 2 giant check bags, I just kind of threw everything into there. But I'm going to be having some trips coming up here soon, and I will do like a proper packing guide for you guys then. So stay tuned. Bye.